Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. My sincere apologies. I just realized just as I hit the webcam button, I forgot to change that. But it is 7:36 on Sunday, the 2nd of December, and I just didn't have time. Oh, it's not been a good morning today. But first, now I have a crazed little beast running around in my lap. I had him curled up in my shirt, and he was pretty happy. This is my new little guy. He is still a sweetheart. He'll always be a sweetheart. He can't help but be a sweetheart with his stubby little tail. I've given him two names now, just like all of my other hamsters. He's Janus, was given one name by a kind commenter, subscriber, and then this morning I was looking at him, and in the movie Zootopia, they use the term thigmotaxis when they're like there's a series of there's a business taxis, and they're the thigmotaxis, which is, you know, thigmotaxis, which is hamsters and mice. They hide behind things and don't go into wide areas and are panicked and try to stay safe. So he's experiencing massive thigmotaxis right here. And so I think his second name should be Figmo. He's not panicked, he's just wanting to go back to his cage because he's not used to being held yet. There we go, little guy. And then bring your lid back over so it's dark. And now, see, he gets periods where, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That must have dropped down to like 7 frames per second just then. It went from normal smooth movement to, like, from what I could see, it was like chuck, 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 chuck. So, ew. But hopefully everything will be okay. Because he's, like I say, he's a good little guy. It's just handling so that he can get used to being handled. And, hey, hamsters. So, they freak out, they're small, and until he gets more used to being held, he's just going to be very silly. Now, last night, I set my alarm when I went to bed, and this morning, my alarm went off, and then I turned my alarm off and didn't get out of bed. I only realized that because when I woke up and such, it woke up for real. It was like 6:30, and I had set my alarm for early, like 5:30ish. But I just, like I say, turned it off and then didn't get out of bed. I meant to take a shower. My sincere apologies. My hair is scruffy because of that. And when my hair gets scruffy, you can really tell, because instead of being a more just gentle swoop over here, it'll become a sharp turn and spike on the front. It's really weird. But my hair is disturbing me because I look just scruffier than normal. My sincere apologies, did not want to, but if I had taken a shower, I'd still be down in the bathroom now, and it's 20 minutes to 8. So, thumbs up for that. I'm going to take a shower today. I have to. Couple of reasons. I mean, number one, it's like shower day. And so I'm sorry that I didn't get it done before I started recording. I don't smell. I'm not greasy and slimy. You know, I do wash with a washcloth. I sponge bathe with that, hit the trouble spot. So the only thing you can't do when you're sponge bathing is your hair. So I'm clean. It's just my hair gets scruffy and scruffy. Life is life. I can't shower. I mean, I can shower every day. But it's when you get older, it's bad for your skin. And by the time I hit the point where I can shower, generally I don't have enough spoons. I can't shower every day. So remember, not good for you. And no spoons. So as long as you shower every couple days, I mean, when there's people in nursing homes, they get a shower once a week. Part of it is because everyone's busy, and part of it is any more than that, it's not good for your skin. As you get older, you don't want to dry that skin out, because when your skin itches and you scratch, as you get older, you're thin. Your skin gets thinner, and you can just rip the living snot out of your skin. Just separate it entirely. So you need to be careful. So you got to treat your skin good. And part of that is not washing it with harsh chemicals every day. So life is life. Like I said, clean, just scruffy hair. I don't like the scruffy hair part of it, but I'm going to shower today. And then tomorrow morning, I have a 9 o'clock appointment at the Veterans Administration, so that's going to be exciting. Ooh. Because right now, normally, when I have to make an appointment, my housemates like to drive me there because they want to make sure that if the car breaks down, that they've got phones and they can call for help, that sort of thing. You know, if anything goes wrong. But he's got strep throat, and so I don't know what's going to happen because I have to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, which means I have to leave here at about 7:30. Yay! So it's going to be a very early day tomorrow, which means I need to get that shower done today during the daytime so that tomorrow morning, I can just hop up and be ready to go. Have plenty of spoons to spend for the day. Ugh. I'm hoping that's just allergies / a mild cold / sinus problems. I've had chronic sinusitis my whole life, and not a growing nodule in my lung. Hopefully it's just that. I don't have a whole lot that has happened, so don't have a whole lot to talk about. There have been some things that, of course, I want to talk about, and I forget about them entirely. Oh, part of it. One thing that did happen last night, actually, that I don't want to forget. I'd made my walk to Walmart. And so I went up there and I got a bottle of milk. But while I was walking, I didn't want to just carry that around, so I went back for a basket. In case there was like another thing, and you don't want to just carry stuff and juggle and then drop things everywhere. So I got a basket. But to get that, you have to walk past where all the people are. And you don't just want to walk toward the front door while you're holding a product that you haven't paid for. So I had to set it down and then go grab the basket and then walk back. But to do that, I had to set the thing down. I set it down on one of the little table areas by the doorway greeter type people. I just said, I need to set this down and just grab a basket. Now, I was able to do that because I wasn't able to look at them, because when I go up into big stores like Walmart and all, it's good that I can do that, but I've also got a bubble of just solitude around, where instead of it's me walking through a great big old place with my social anxieties, I ain't gonna really go with that. I can bring my perception down so I'm just in a tight bubble where I don't have to think about anybody else that's there. And that's how I can get in and out of places with huge amounts of people. But you can't deal with asking questions if that happens, and trying to find out how I'm going to apply for a job somewhere at like Walmart. I needed to talk to people because I don't even know questions to ask, but I haven't been able to talk to anybody. My social anxieties, but because I didn't want to just set it down and walk off, I was able to, by not looking at them and then keeping my focus elsewhere, set it down and say, I'm just grabbing a basket. Because my vocal cords were working. Because when I get up into large groups like that, unless I'm talking to somebody I know, if I'm trying to talk to somebody there, I'm going to be largely silent. That's why I don't talk in large areas. It's hard to talk. And so that sneak getting the I'm just grabbing this thing got my vocal cords working. So when I came back, I was able to say, if I wanted to apply for a job, what would I have to do? So now I know. I go to Walmart something.com. So they just said Google apply Walmart your area. So it's online. I have to go online and apply, but I wouldn't have found out if I hadn't been able to sneak in and ask. So I life hacked my vocal cords and was able to find out. So I'm going to apply online, and then I have no ideas. They probably bring you in for, I don't know. I have no idea. So we'll find out, because I'm going to apply, and that'll be good. I don't know how well if anything I can do, because even sitting, if I can stand in place for 20 minutes and then that's it. I've got to sit down for hours and hours. I can walk for 3-4 hours at a shot, and then I have to sit down for hours and hours and hours. I can sit down for 5-6 hours, but then I gotta go and walk. So I can't just sit and I can't just stand. So, oh boy, a greeter job where you have to stand there, I could not do. I mean, even sitting in this chair here, which has lumbar support, and it's one of these expensive type computer chairs. It's a gaming computer chair. I don't know how much it costs exactly. It was given as a gift by a very kind commenter and subscriber. But even with this and with my back pillow, it still hurts to sit in the chair. If I had to sit on a bench or a stool, oh my God, my back. I don't even know what I could do. I can't stand, and I wouldn't be able to sit on one of those things. So hopefully like some kind of facing or stocking or something like that where I can keep moving. Because if I can move, I can be okay. If I can change my position and walk and do things like that, I'll be okay. But I found out how to do it, and I'm going to get that done, and it's good. So definitely a thumbs up. There was some other stuff. Gosh, golly gee whiz. Every time I think of these things, I always forget about them as soon as the webcam turns on. And I've got a little whiteboard here that I should write the things down on, and occasionally I do. It's just, I do this all extemporaneously, and I always forget to write things down, and then when I write things down, I forget to look. So my sincere apologies on that one. Is a minor update. I have been getting enough donations. December, again, I'm not going to know the exact full amount of the damage, and I'm expecting the absolute worst. They have a limit to how much they can take out, and it's going to be right around 250 bucks, and I have a feeling it's going to be right smack up face against that maximum limit, but I'm not going to be able to find out until tomorrow. I have enough donations that even if they hit me at the maximum amount for the full 3 months instead of a smaller amount, because like I said, I'm not going to even know the full amount of the damage until it gets here, I have gotten enough donations that I am going to be able to survive December. Again, it will be tight. It looks like if I save, just withdraw and save, I should be able to do January. And it looks like if I'm really careful, really careful, I may be good for February. That is so good. I have been afraid of, well, you saw and heard, I thought December was going to be the big day that everything comes crashing down. Thank you all so very much. I have met some of the best people in the world through my channel, and it is greatly appreciated. I understand that there's worries about, and especially in today's economy, about giving money, because oh my God, there are so many scams out there, and so many people that are just, they're trying to suck as much money out of you for as little effort as possible. But the one thing that I have always stressed and will stress and want to continue stressing is never ever harm yourself financially to try and help me. I have survived, and I will survive. I'm a sewer rat. I've managed to survive so far. Never hurt yourself. If it is going to make your life even a little bit difficult to try and donate, then please do not. You need to take care of yourself first before you even think about taking care of me. I have enough donations now that I'll survive, and that is good. So if it will ever hurt, please do not ever hurt yourself financially to try and support somebody like me. Because while I am so appreciative, it is not worth it for you to hurt yourself to help me. And I would feel terrible knowing that anybody ever did that. So take care of yourself first. And if you have any, and if you would like, please give me a hand. But never ever hurt yourself financially. And that, I think, is the big difference. Is I just say, I'm just trying to get enough to survive, and please never hurt yourself. Whereas, all these other people with their scams, I hate people that cheat and hurt others. I am still, tying off, this pisses me off with going off. Apparently the big voter fraud, real voter fraud, Republican voter fraud in North Carolina. And I want to make clear, no matter what else I have said about political statements, about people and such things, everybody is different. When you're talking about politics and such, yes, you're painting in broad strokes. Nobody gets a good representation with broad strokes of painting. We are all in the details. People are in the details, not in the broad strokes of paint. So even when I talk about people like, hey, you know, the red hats and all that, just, it's a broad paint so that the stereotype gets known. Because inside of every stereotype is a tiny seed of something, even if that tiny seed gets warped into something hideous and vile. So when I talk about broad strokes on such, please remember, I am not talking about individuals, and I can't do that. People are all in the details, and broad strokes have none. Now, I have opened up well, about 8 hours worth of comments, and it's about 15 pages of Mr. Beast. But there is some other names in there, so I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. It is a range, even though I count American Sign Language, because with my fibro and depression, I forget a lot. If I mispronounce the username, my sincere apologies. I try. And I'm not reading the comments right now, except for the Mr. Beast ones. That ones I can read a whole page of those in just a half a glance. But under normal circumstances, no, I can't. But I do read as many as I can and thumbs up and answer as many. So good comment, bad comment, and different comment. Thank you for the comment. Now, I gotta kind of hurry, I'm late. So, SJ7 Byte, thank you very much. And Alden, greatly appreciate. Radiate Or, thank you very much. Ross Moire, thank you, greatly appreciated. Ombre Danglard, thank you. RK, greatly appreciated. Wing Slide, thumbs up. Kirk Wemmet, I sure hope I'm close. Thank you very much. Arrow, greatly appreciated. Ramiro Rendon, thumbs up and thank you. Mark Bernard, thumbs up. Christopher Lindsay, greatly appreciated. Matcha Latte, thumbs up. Alex Briggs, greatly appreciated. Marky Musty Brook, thumbs up and thank you. Maestro Kenobi, thank you. Max Westfall, thumbs up. And Ruben Creel, greatly appreciated. Keelan Ryder, thumbs up and thank you. Tommy Hone, greatly appreciated. Jimmy Alpert, thumbs up. Roy Cabrera, greatly appreciated. Johnny King, did I do the three, double again? I always get stuck with the threes and I don't know why. Nav Haley, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Dio, thumbs up and thank you. No matter what the comment, good comment, bad comment, indifferent comment, Mr. Beast comment, the fact is, I'm puffing air out of my cheeks there. The fact is, you took time to leave a comment. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. Oh boy, time is fleeting. If you could check out my various links, I do have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be very cool. Now, I would understand if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, and I take all good wishes and deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. If you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you don't want to, but if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. I also have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to check that out, maybe support me in some fashion. I'm also partnered with HumbleBundle.com if you wanted to check them out. I've been paid twice now. Very cool. Thumbs up and thank you. If you could check that out, it would be very cool. Well, I'm going to hopefully have a game video today, hopefully a game video for my game channel, hopefully definitely a reaction video. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing.